What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new Enshrouded video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the Hallow Halls update that has recently arrived in the game. So this is the first big update to Enshrouded, and this is after they just released the roadmap a few weeks ago. They have stated that their goal for each update is to include new content, new features, improvements to existing features, and the usual fixes and patches as well. Now, the biggest part of this update is Hallow Halls. They have stated that the Hallow Halls dungeons will test your mettle, and they strongly recommend that you fully prepare before heading out to test out these new locations. They have said though that it is possible to run these dungeons as a solo player, but it might be a very challenging experience. Now for this video I am just going to be covering the key highlights and the quality of life improvements that have came to the game through this update. There are a lot of things to cover generally in the patch notes, so there will be a link in the description so you can go and check these patch notes out for yourself. So if we start off with the highlights, each biome has a new playable area called the Hallow Halls. The Hallow Halls bring new enemies and challenges corresponding to the level of the biome. These daunting new dungeons come with a multitude of new challenges and exciting rewards. There are new quests which lead you through the new content as well, and all you have to do is talk to the alchemist to get started. There are new enemies in the Hallow Halls as well, and a new survivor can be found in one of the Hallow Halls in the game as part of this update. We can unlock a new crafting station with new recipes. There are new weapons, building blocks, furniture, decorative props, and more to be found. The 60 Hz issue has been solved as well, providing a smooth experience on higher frame rates. Emily the farmer now offers potted plants to everyone who wants to add that little extra bit of colour to their porch, and you must make sure that the base has access to a kiln to craft those pots. Cade the carpenter now offers a set of round doors and windows that you can add to your hobbit holes. The seedbed workstation now allows growing additional tree seedlings as well, and many trees have received new growing stages. Players' characters can now sit on furniture such as chairs, benches, thrones, and toilets, and the town of Willow Crush in the Revelwoods has been completely reworked, and some other areas have been improved as well. So now onto the quality of life improvements. They have improved support for stack splitting in backpacks and chests. The size of split stacks can now be selected freely. The content of magical chests can now be used in crafting stations. The loot menu has been reworked to allow faster and more convenient collection of loot. Items can now be crafted in stacks. Sending items to other players now has a more convenient menu, and there is now a warning message if the backpack of the player receiving the items is full. A new ping function on the world map allows pointing other players in a multiplayer session to a specific area. Servers can now be searched and favorited via IP in the server browser. The keys or buttons for jumping and gliding can now be mapped individually as well. By default though, the gliding is still mapped to the same key or button as jumping, but if a different key is preferred, you can go ahead and change it. Now, like I said, there are a lot of other features in this update to cover, but if I was to go through every single one, we'd be here all day. So there will be a link to the patch notes in the description if you want to go and check out the rest of them. But for the quality of life improvements and the highlights of this update, I'm quite excited to get back into the game and try it out and unlock some of the new content and maybe do some more guides on the Hallow Halls. I think for the first major update to the game, this is quite a good one, and I'm pleased they've fixed a lot of the smaller things which were really quite annoying, like splitting stacks and sending items to other players, just to sort of improve the quality of life and the gameplay for players in the game. I'm also really excited to see what content comes to Enshrouded in the future through updates. It sounds like they are going to be really working hard on this game and bringing things to the game that a lot of people have requested, so hopefully it just keeps getting better and better as time goes by. But that is it for today's video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below what your favourite part of the Hallow Halls update is, and let me know what you would like to see come to the game in the future. If you have enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, make sure to smash a like on it to show support for the game on the channel, and if you are new to the channel and you've enjoyed the video and found it helpful, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with all future releases. But other than that, we'll see you in the next video.